What's up, guys? Nostal-Gi-Oh here, back with another Yu-Gi-Oh video, and it's going to be a little different today. We're going to be doing a market watch, a Yu-Gi-Oh market watch. So if you guys, like this kind of content, go ahead and drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. But other than that, let's just get right into it. Also, reminder, I do have a TCG affiliate link, TCG player affiliate link in the description down below. So if you're doing any TCG shopping, then just click on the link, check out, shop, do all of that. Costs you no extra, and it directly supports the channel, and I really do appreciate it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the market watch itself today. Enough of intro stuff. Aluber, Despia stuff. This should probably come as no surprise to a lot of players, with the structure deck right across the horizon now, only a few months away. I believe 3 months away, right? Like it's like June, July, in that area. But Aluber is not guaranteed to be reprinted in there. We have a couple other ones as well. A couple more Despia cards, including the branded opening, as well as Guardian Chimera. That's not really technically a Despia card, but it's fusion support, and Despia is a really hyped up fusion thing coming in the future here, very, very close. So it's kind of, I'm clumping it in with the Aluber Despia stuff. Anyway, Aluber is up. I mean, this is not entirely correct, but it is closer to this than what you would think. It's been sitting around that 60-70 price for a couple months now, and then earlier this month, things started to, hike back up a bit here. We see it go to 70 in that, late February, early March, hitting 80, and now we're hitting these near 100 prices. We do have our first near mid, first dead verified here, sitting at 94, and then a couple stragglers here that are, no name kind of stuff, and then we have more verified stuff here around that actual $100 mark. So, this is definitely something that I'm not going to say, hey, you need to buy this now because this is the highest price it's ever seen. But it is still, something to keep in mind. If you have these, maybe you want to sell these, this could definitely be, reprinted in something upcoming. We could definitely see it in the structure deck itself. We probably won't, just because of the fact that I think they'd upset a lot of players by doing so. And I just don't really see them doing that. But hey, maybe. I think it was in the OCG structure deck, right? Am I wrong? I may be wrong about that. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys think. But, yeah, do you think this is going to get reprinted? I'm really curious what you guys think, so comment that down below. But next we do have branded opening, and this is another card. It came out in the same set, Dawn of Majesty, with the rest of the Despia branded archetype. But this is just a regular super rare, and it's already hitting that almost $5 price range with shipping. So $4 to $5 for pre-shipping. But it hikes up pretty fast up to that $5, like that solid $5 mark here on the second page. A hard $5 after, not very many play sets are gone. And this is a card that you are going to need 2 to 3 of at least in the deck. I know it's, tutorable and so on from Aluber, but this is still a card to definitely keep your eye out. You have a couple of these, maybe you got a couple bucks here and there that you don't care about this card, maybe, but maybe this card will also go up more. I really don't know. I think this could definitely be in the structure deck. I don't know how the structure deck is going to go exactly. But OCG to TCG, we definitely get a lot of trade outs of cards, so I don't know if this will be in there. But regardless, this is about $5 now from the $2 to $3 that it really was sitting at earlier this month and last month in February. So yeah, we definitely have some $5 cards here. I mean, your latest sales alone goes ahead and show. Get off of my screen. Latest shows alone, boom, $5. This card is selling for $5. Cool. Anyway, next we got Guardian Chimera. This is another card that directly or indirectly supports this archetype Despia. I am clumping it in. It does help for every fusion deck. So if this is a card that you're interested in, you should definitely be looking out for this card. It did go up a bit. It bottomed out around that $18 to $20 mark here, as we see that 18 mark in February, late February, early March, $18. Crazy. And yeah, let's look at the sales history here. A lot of sales around that 30. Very, very many. I think, this is definitely something that a lot of players are really looking at. We're trying to get really far down here into the sales history to see when it, was around that $20 mark. We do have a bunch of $20, excuse me, a lot of $20 sales just 2 weeks ago. But that's not even, what am I saying? That's 4 days ago. Yeah, this card is really hot. It is selling a lot right now. And it hit that $18 bottomed out price, and now it's hiking back up to 30. We see here the first couple listings at the verified near mint first ed is 30, a hard 30, full $30. So that is really cool. You know, it doesn't hike up very fast because there's just really, really high quantities of this card on the market because it did just come out in Battles of Chaos. But if we look at this set, there's not really a lot of good stuff in this set, you know, bar Starlights, of course, but we don't count those, and the Dark Magician. So skipping all of that, we do have Illusion of Chaos really at the top end here at 45, and then Guardian Chimera around that 30, and then it instantly drops off down to that $10, $15 mark, and that's really the rest of the sales here. What is that $4 sale? Is that damaged? You... $5 shipping, yeah, of course. But yeah, a lot of you know, bad cards in this set. I mean, not bad cards, just low end cards. You know, things like sales ban cards that were hyped up to be pretty, you know, good $10 cards. Now $3, very, very low box. So definitely, you know, grabbing these high end good cards out of the box. These could definitely go up. Being such a bad set, nobody's going to be going and cracking the set, you know, now after, you know, weeks after release. Who's buying the set? Like, not very many people are. So, you know, there are going to be less of these. I mean, we already see it, 52 listings to the 86 Illusion of Chaos. This is even a more playable card currently. So, yeah, Guardian Chimera could definitely hike up a bit more than 30. I think 30 is, you know, low for now, but we could definitely see it go a lot higher. But with that being said, it was, you know, 2/3 the price just a week ago, a couple weeks ago, was it? Yeah, just a week, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, you know, was half this price, almost $16, $17. Now it's 30. So, yeah. But that being said, still get it before it's 100, you know? I don't think it'll be 100, but hey, maybe one day, right? This card's crazy. Like, this card's really, really good. And every single Fusion deck, any deck that, like, Fusion is good in, this card is, like, directly supportive of that archetype. So that's really cool. I think this is a cool card. Anyway, next we have Lilith, Lady of Lament. This is definitely a card that a lot of people are looking at right now. I mean, as we can see, there's only 2 pages of listings, not a lot. And they go very, very highly up there. We do have our first ones here around that $13.50, $14 mark here. So, you know, this is already up a lot from where it is. As we can see here, here are the price spikes. Just about 2 months ago, it was a $4 or $5 card, and then going into February, $3, $4, $5 card, and now we are sitting around that 10 plus mark. Actually, honestly, it's not even a $10 card now. It's a pretty hard $13, $14 card. And like I said, only 2 listings. It definitely makes sense because of the really, really powerful Mist Rune and Labyrinth, all that trap stuff coming up. This card definitely makes sense for that. You have this. You have other cards. What's the tribute is that Dark Sanctuary? I think it's Dark Sanctuary. Is that card good? That's not the right card. I don't remember what the card is. The field spell that lets you tribute your opponent's monsters for your monster effects, or for your tributing effects. That card could be cool with this. I don't know if that'll actually see play, but this card will potentially see play. And we are sitting here at that $14 mark, and we do have sales history. Even some poor saps buying that card at 18, and then the Fallout kind of listing it back down to that 13, 14 price. But we could definitely see this go down to like 10. Again, I mean, it was sitting around that 10. I actually just moved one of these the other day to one of my friends for around that $10 mark. I was thinking 10 would kind of be closer to its top end. But here, as we see, we'll click on the structure deck. Yeah, the structure deck's gone. You can't really buy this sealed anymore. And it does have a lot of really cool things in it, but Lilith is really top end there for that cards. We do have Darklist Diabolus. The card's cool. Common Tour Guide, Common Foolish Burial, Common Backjack, which is good. Common Allure, like a lot of really good things. This is the card I was talking about. Lair of Darkness, that's the one. I think I had Darkness, right? Dark Sanctuary, Lair of Darkness. Hey, it's close, right? But this is a cool card. Maybe keep your eye out on that. If you have a couple in bulk or something, you know, set them aside and see them one day in the future. A little spoil there. But yeah, that is Lilith. Then next we have Raiza. Now this is crazy. Look at these listings. 12 listings here for the Mega Pack and 6 for the regular DUEA. We see already market price sitting around that $52. However, lowest listing is sitting here around 73 to 75. Fluanderies is definitely a really, really good deck. It's picking up a lot of steam right now. So it makes, you know, it only makes sense for this card to go up because this is really, you know, the card that is expensive in the deck. We have this and Advent. What is that card sitting at? It's like $10, something like that. This is not, oh, I did find it actually from looking up just Advent. You know, it's a higher end of that stuff. But yeah, this card is really cool. You know, this is another card that you should maybe go ahead and pick up, but there's a million listings out of the new set. It's an ultra. So I wouldn't really worry too much about that, but For now, yeah, Raiza is definitely a card that if you are looking to build Fluanderies, I would get it sooner than later. Although that being said, it is a lot higher than it was currently just like a couple days ago. But the listings are just about gone. 65 sitting on the mega pack one, and sales history is sitting right around the same, 60 and so on. But yeah, these were sitting around like 50 this whole week. As we see market price sitting at 52. We have some sales. MP, you're crazy. I'm just kidding. I buy MP cards. Yeah, it happens. NM 87.75. So we did see a little bit of a fallout. A couple people buying that 75, 85. Now settling around that 75. So that makes sense. This could still have a bit more of a fallout. I think this guy is a little optimistic, but you definitely have. That was probably the first listing after the buyout. But there's going to be a bit of a fallout, but this card is still going to be sitting at that 70, 60, 70, for a while. I mean, this card, what is it going to get reprinted in? It was Duelist Alliance. What is this card going to get reprinted in? Nothing. Maybe like a structure deck or like a gold set or something here upcoming. We could definitely see that, like the gold set this year, or the, Dusa, Duelist Overload, all those kind of sets, like the side sets, reprint sets. We could definitely see that this year, but I think that means this is pretty safe for a little while. So if you're looking to pick up Flu, that's there. What about Dimension Shifter? This is just another card off the cuff. That's kind of expensive for the Fluanderies deck. Not that it's expensive. Sitting around $8. That's pretty fair for this card. A lot of listings, so I wouldn't worry, too much about that. Anyway, next, moving on, we have Droplets. Droplets is another card that is always on every single Yu-Gi-Oh player's mind. We have Ultimate Rare still sitting around that 300 to 300 rate. Actually 300. So that's pretty cool. But that's not really what we're talking about. We're more so talking about the Brawl set ones. They were sitting at about 120 just a few days ago. And then here we have, one enthusiastic player or seller, Waffles Enthusiasm. They're very enthusiastic. But it is a lightly played copy, so 105, that's definitely a good cop, I think, if you're looking for those. I've been seeing them on like Yugioh Black Market and stuff, going for around that 100, 105 rate for a couple of days now. So, sitting at that 119 lowest verified near mid first ed, it's a pretty hard $120 card for sure. Forbidden Droplets. So, if you're a player looking for Forbidden Droplets, you kind of missed your easiest, path in there. We also have the Rise of the Duelist sitting around that 130 light play, 130, 143. Crazy. I have a damaged one of these in my cube. Got him. But yeah, it's really cool, Droplets going up to 120. It's definitely a pretty needed card in the format with Scythe going around and so on and so forth. But, you can definitely play more budget options like your hand traps and so on with this stuff. So, it's not a needed card, but it's definitely a good card. And I just realized I put on music like a year ago. I just stopped playing. I don't know. How long has that been? I don't know. But anyway, Droplets. Pretty expensive again. Anyway, next we got Dugaris. This is a card that's been a little bit just like going up for a little while. It's been sitting around that 12, 13 for a couple months now. Now it's just hiking back up to 15, 16. It did have a little bit of a no, it didn't actually. 16, 17, 75 or 1645. Of course you got that, so that doesn't really count, but 1648. So, $17, $18, $20 card, very, very low listings, 2 pages, a couple people here with pretty heavy quantities, but still, that will go through. This card is really solid for a lot of combo strategies, so just seeing this card in general being played here, pretty cool. Deserves that $17 to $20, price point. I think so. Next, we got another wild one, Rokket Recharger, the common from the structure deck. The structure deck is, we'll look at that in one moment after looking at Rokket Recharger, but yeah, this is a common. Only print is from the structure deck, so, its price point makes a little bit of sense. We do see a couple, light played, in near mint unverified around the $8 to $10 mark. I was looking at this just yesterday. It hit that $12, $13, a lot less listings. Of course, a card like this would have a lot worse of a fallout being a common from a structure deck. A lot of players do just have them in bulk. Here's another one, quick launch common up to $6. Okay, $7 for the common quick launch. This is another card that you might just have a couple of sitting around. So if you want, a couple bucks thrown around here and there you go. But yeah, we did see a lot of sales at that $12, $13 yesterday. A lot of people are liking Dragon Link right now, and for good reason. It was sitting around that $6, $6 for a good while here. As you can see, a couple $3 down here, you know, just about a week ago. So yeah, you missed your ticket a little bit, but hey, it's not too late. You can still get yourself a Rokket Recharger for around that $10. You know, do all that. So yeah, and definitely don't forget, check everything, man. You know, you got Troll, you got Core, you got a whole lot of things like that. Let's go ahead and check Troll real quick, see if they got any rechargers, you know, for $3. Imagine they do. Rokket Recharger, 15. Hey, you know, they're not always on it, or you know, they're not always missing it. But Troll and Toad, Core TCG, you know, check them all. Every time you're looking at a card like this, it just went from $3 to $12 in the span of a week. Check all of your resources. That is a big thing to do for sure. Anyway, Rokket Recharger, $12. Pretty crazy. Let's look at the structure deck. The deck is gone pretty much, $26, $27. Whoa, what is this? Return of the Dragon Lord is $8 common out of the deck. A lot of, you know, high dollar cards from the structure deck. We don't see Tracer at $3 anymore because of the gold print. But yeah, pretty good. Common Twin Twisters, common Order. Order sitting down 70 now. You know, it's bad now. It's banned. But yeah, overall, you know, this deck definitely has some stonks in it. You're almost better off buying sealed structure decks, to be honest. $26. You get yourself your $10 recharger. You get your $8 common weird card, whatever that card was. And I just refreshed the page. You get your common Return of the Dragon Lord, your common Recharger, and a common Quick Launch. That's almost the payment from the structure deck. So if you can find a deal on the structure deck, that is not a bad thing to do. You know, check your resources, Amazon, you got eBay, you got all that stuff. Definitely check everything before you just go buy stuff. But hey, you know, just buy stuff if you want. TCG affiliate link, baby. Anyway, Quick Launch. Sitting there, I do want to check the secret Quick Launch as well while we're looking at this stuff, because this card, is the secret from Megatet? No, okay, it is $10. Okay, fair enough. I was like, no way, that's the same price as the common. That is just that would be criminal. And then we have the original secret rare sitting around 12, a couple at 12, and then very quickly to 15 plus. Very low listings as well, 19. Nobody has more than a playset either, so you know, this hits 20 rather fast. So you know, I think if you're getting a Quick Launch and you have the bucks to spend, go for this. You know, if it gets another common reprint, the common's gonna go, but the secret's gonna stay here just chilling. So you know, if you got the funds, get yourself some secret Quick Launches from Kibber. Circuit Break, that's not a bad idea in my opinion. Anyway, next we got a couple of deep pockets things. You know, if you guys want to see these stuff, more of the lower end, more of the deep pocket, big high end cards, we're about to show some high dollar boys. But let me know how you guys feel about this kind of content here. Also, I wanted to bring light to the Nibiru Ultimate Rare. This is another card that is going a little crazy. Not huge listings, you know, 28. It's an OTS ulti. What do you expect, right? There's nobody that just has 100 of them anymore. But we got a couple light plays around that 165, 180 for near mints. This is, I think, the highest that it ever has been. I guess, okay, all right, okay, whatever. Nibiru, get off my screen, dude. Who has 26? You are crazy. Okay, never mind. Nibiru is still cool, though. Anyway, the thing that I really wanted to talk about is this guy, Ghost Ogre ulti. First off, let's go ahead and show, hey, every Ghost Ogre is $3 plus. That's cool. That is cool. I mean, it makes sense. It's very, very good in the format. Why are P gold so high? I don't like P golds. But OG sitting at that 80. What? Oh my goodness, that's cool. This was just 50. Like, this was just 50 not long ago. So this, like, kind of just happened. Near Mint Unlimited sold for 90s? You guys are crazy. What? Near Mint first at 150. Okay, what are the firsties at now? Was there Fallout? 115, 120 for light plays. 140. Wow. Crazy. Getting your top end, your high end Ghost Ogres, man. Yikes. That's going to be quite a bit of dollars out of your pockets. But you still have your alternative options. You know, you got some really good ones down here. You got your Dupo Ultra. You got your Megatin Super. You got your alt arts if you're an alt art guy. All this stuff, really solid $3-4 cards. But you also got your ulti here, and this is really what we're talking about. $300 mod play. light play 325. Hey, that's not bad. You know, if you're playing it mod play, it's not too ugly. I'd probably get one of those for my cube, like an ulti instead of, or a mod play instead of light play, but not for $25. No, I'd just get this. But we've also got some near mints, 342. Lowest verified near mint is 342. Crazy. Crazy, guys. Only 2 pages. Not a lot of listings. I mean, it makes sense. It's an old ulti, but still, you know, really playable card right now. Ghost Ogre was, what, 180? Yeah, 180. Chilling at that price point for a very long time now. Doubled that. Crazy. Who's that near mint unlimited? You are crazy. What? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. $20. Was that a mistake? You forgot a 0 there, bud? Yeah. Crazy. Anyway, that's Ghost Ogre. Next, we have the last thing that I'm talking about today in this video. This guy's crazy. What is this? We have Effect Veiler Starlight Rare going, seeing numbers that it has never been able to see before. As we can see here, very just chilling at that $600 price point for a long time, months. Many months, just, you know, hiking up a little by little. And then looking at our sales history, we have some sales this week, just a few days ago, around that 700 price point. So instantly, you know, another 100 plus, but those people are lucky because now the lowest listing is 800, and then it instantly is 900, and then it instantly is gone. You're not paying 2K for an Effect Veiler Starlight. So yeah, there's only like, yeah, what, like 6 of these listed? I mean, what? There's this guy, Kenny TCG. Man, you got to get more sales before you're selling this one. But there is, you know, there's some people out there that are going to buy from this guy and get a hell of a deal, 650, when the next is 8 in the 9. And I don't know what the fallout will be for this. This is a Starlight. It doesn't really have a lot of people with just 10 copies of this, just putting them out on the thing. So, you know, the fallout is not going to be nearly as insane as a card like common Rokket Recharger, where people have them just chilling. So yeah, this could definitely stick at that 800 to 900 price range. I'm still kind of an ulti fiend. I love ulti Pokemon cards. I love ultis more. But hey, Starlight, well, I'm not going to say ulti's better than Starlight. I mean, the numbers don't lie themselves. I am curious how the other Effect Veilers are sitting. Of course, you know, Starlight is Starlight. It's different. It's a different world. But what are we sitting at? 200? 300 for firsties? Oh, am I way off? I am way off? Wait, no, I'm not that off. Yeah, I'm way off. 400 for light play? Where's a near mint? Do they exist? 500. Wow. Okay, so yeah, you want some Effect Veilers. You better sell your car. Because, yeah, these cards are expensive. These high-end staples, very expensive, very cool. But yeah, it's cool just seeing Starlight Effect Veiler really soar through the sky here. Very much so. It's gone. I mean, what are you gonna do with this? You know, you're gonna spend 900. You got these things. You know, you might have a couple free $100, right? Why not? Anyway, that is all I got for you for Market Watch today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. You know, stick around for the channel, watch some other videos and stuff. And if you do like the Market Watch, make sure to tell me in the comments down below, because if this gets no views, I might just never do it again. But that's a lie. I'll probably just do it again. I do have some other Market Watch stuff that I have on the horizon, a couple things I want to talk about in different videos. So stay tuned for more. Anyway, that is it. Have a good week. Goodbye. Oh, and also, don't forget the TCG affiliate link in the description down below, costing you no extra and directly supporting the channel. Anyway, that is it. Have a good week. Goodbye.